So why should you be using a webinar to grow your business? So you're doing a lot of different things to try to grow your business, and this video is going to show you why one-to-many sales through a webinar is the number one thing you should be doing right now. Before we jump into it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below so you never miss a video that will make you more money. And you can grab my free course on webinars in the description. 5 videos, 5 worksheets to get you moving with webinars. All right, let's jump into it. So why should you be using a webinar? Well, you might be trying some other things. You might be trying blogging. You might be trying to do a lot of Facebook posts, Instagram, and Twitter to drive people to your sales page. You might just have a really good sales page that you're trying to use, or you might be trying to use smaller, shorter VSL style videos in order to get people to buy from you. You also might just be driving people to phone calls and doing one-on-one calls all day, every day, trying to get more sales. And while those methods will work, nothing works better than having a really powerful, really well-crafted one-to-many sales presentation. I want you to think about this for a second. I want you to think about how many blogs you would have to write or how many Facebook posts you have to post on in order to get to one call. And then what is your closing ratio on that call? If instead you can have a really powerful presentation that you either put in front of other YouTube videos or you drive traffic through it through JV opportunities or ads, you get to reach many more people in a much easier fashion, and it doesn't require your time. That is the key. When you're trading hours for dollars, it becomes a huge challenge to scale your business. The difference between growth and scaling, growth is when you have to constantly put a ton of money and time and energy in order to get that upward curve. And eventually you reach a ceiling because you only have so many hours. And if you're spending dollars in proportion to how fast you're growing, you're eventually going to hit that ceiling. If instead you look at scaling, scaling is how you can put systems and processes in place that don't cost very much money that help you grow. And a webinar is one of the key things that you can do to help your business scale versus grow. Among the most powerful reasons that you should be using a webinar is because it cements your place as an authority in your marketplace. When you talk about something in a hyper engaging way and you use stories and you show testimonials that you've gotten the outcome, everybody watching has to see you as an authority, regardless of whether they watch the whole webinar or just pieces of it. When they hear you talk about it with conviction and certainty, they will know that you're an authority. Zig Ziglar says that sales is nothing more than the transference of certainty and excitement about your product to the person who is buying it, and nothing does that better than a webinar. The other thing that a webinar does better than anything else is it lets people see the real authentic you. I talk to people about this all the time that I coach on webinars. You want to be authentic. You want to stumble over your words a little bit. You don't want it to be super polished and hyper edited. You want people watching it to be like, man, that is a real person. I understand them. They probably live down the street. It's somebody that I could go have a beer with or go have a cup of coffee with. It's somebody that I know, like, and trust. That is really what people want. It is not the lowest price. There was a study done in 2017 that showed that 1 out of 5 people put price as the most important thing. 80% of the people in the study put trust as the number one thing that they wanted when they were buying something. That was the criteria that they looked for more than anything else. So how do you become somebody that they know, like, and trust? You be authentic. You present to them through the camera lens and you let them see who you really are. And nothing does that better than a webinar. The third reason that you should be using a webinar is because when you're on video and you have 90 minutes of you doing a presentation, you have all the content that you need to put out content for months. You have all the little stories that you can tell anytime somebody asks you a question about something. You have the entire offer done so that you can talk to people about it. If you have somebody reach out to you and say, hey, do you help with this? And you do, you can point to it in the offer and you can go through it with them really quickly. You have all the content and, more importantly, all the talking pieces ingrained in your head, which will help you sell with ease. These are the reasons that you should be using a webinar. It is the easiest way to reach large masses of people at scale without costing you your most precious resource, which is time. Do you think I left something out of this video, or do you have questions about how to use a webinar? Make sure to leave them in the comments below. I'll answer them and get back to you. I love to hear from you guys. I love to help you out however I can. While you're down there, you can grab the free course on webinars in the description. It is 5 videos and 5 worksheets that will take you through everything you need to get started with webinars. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss a video that will make you money. And until next time, take action, change lives, and make money. I'll see you soon.